hashing. So what is hashing? First, we are going to talk about the what do you understand hashing? For that, hashing. What do you understand? So hashing is process to secure password. We generally use for a password to secure that. Hashing is one way, one way. Why I said one way? Because if we hashed someone, if hashed some password, if hashed a password, this can't be reversible. This can't this can't this can't reversible. Okay, so we can't reverse the hashing. We can't. So in the hash being, you have a salt. What do you understand by from the salt? Let's suppose if you want to make a food, so you put the salt for making a delicious food, right? For making a see, like a good food and a delicious food. So that reason we want, when we want to hash password to that, so we use a salt. Salt means how many times you want to hash password. Salt means how many times you want hash to the password. So that's called a site. So majorly, I have seen a lot of people confusing the hashing and encryption. So encryption is a different thing. Encryption in the encryption is a different thing. Encryption is a two way process. This two-way process, we can reverse that. Means we can decrypt that. We can decrypt that. Decrypt. We can we can say encode that. Sorry, not decode. We can decode that. We can decode that. But in the hashing, we can't reverse. It means we can't decode that. Why we can't decode that in the encryption? Because in the encryption we'll get a key, and the key have a the essence of the password. So that reason we can decode that. Like suppose most of the company like Facebook, and all MNC company do work on the hash password, because it's too hard to decode that reason. Because, and password is so sensitive thing. If someone will get that, then they can be anything your password. Because if someone get that, they can use in the somewhere, they can use login in the your email ID. So the password is so sensitive thing. So that reason, generally Facebook, all MNC company use that to to secure that a password. Generally they use that has hashing method. That reason we use hash, because it can't to be decrypt that. If someone want to decode that the hash password, so that can be a difficult for a hacking. Because in the if we go you know if we go if generally I'm talking about generally hashing. In a normal hashing algorithm, in standard algorithm, we put that algorithm in the hash password. So if hacker want to decode that, he will take time, like suppose 3 year. He will take time for 3 years for decode that. So it can't be possible if the hacker will be sit for that for 3 years. So that reason we use hashing, because it's so so to secure that our password. So now we are thinking we are going to write a standard algorithm. No. So we in the npm already have made it a module which name a bcrypt. So we are going to use that bcrypt. So I have to open my Chrome, just open it, and just have to write here npm bcrypt. There is a lots of module to hash password, to hashing our password. But the lot of people use a bcrypt, and bcrypt is a popular module in this in this tech environment. You can see here the weekly download is too huge, right? So that reason we use that. And people and the version, it's also get updated. That reason people use that. And for the downloading, we have to write just npm bcrypt. So I'm going to just make it express app. Then we are going to continue. So I'm going to open my VS Code. So I already made it a basic Express app. Because if I'll make it, so it can be a lengthy video. That reason I already made it. So don't need to make it here. So just I'm going to implement that a bcrypt in there. So you can see here in the dependency, there I download bcrypt Express for Express app, and node one for to running continue running to our server. And just in the script I have written dev. You can write here anything, dev server for running, and I have told the this package.json whenever I want to run the server, it would be run on the node mode. So I'm just going to open my terminal and just open it, and just I'm gonna write first. I need to clear that, and just npm run dev. So here you can see my server is running. So just refresh it, just save it. Why I use it node one? Because the node one is used for to continue running the server. So if we don't use a node one, then we have to write every time whenever we change it in the our express app, we have to write a node index.js, and they will run just one time. So that reason I downloaded node to continue running the R server whenever I change it anything. Like suppose I have saved, if I press the control plus s whenever I save the my file express app, then they will running continue. You can see here, yeah, you can see here the again it's saying server is running. So that reason I use it node. So after that, just we have to make a route for it, app dot post. Why are I have used method post? Because we are getting a data from the client side, that reason. So so we have to use that, and just have to sign up, and just call back function where it will be a request and response, right? Call back function, and just now just I'm going to now I'm before the getting data, you have to write here app.use experience JSON, because whatever we are getting a data from the client side, it would be in the stringy file, in the string. So it would be convert in the express in the JSON. So that reason I write it here, written here. So just I'm going to see what should be syntax here. So I already downloaded, and just just so here you can see technique to auto generate cert and has. So just I'm going to copy this and just paste it here. Guys, I'm not I'm not storing the hash password in DB, because it can be a lengthy if I'm going to store this password in the DB. So it can be a lengthy video, and I don't want to make it a lengthy video. Just take it smaller. So I'm just just where I get, if I get whenever I get the hash password, I'm going to just save it as a copy, and somewhere it paste it. So just just if error, if I get error, just handle response option, uh, something it's in get not daughter, right? And else response dot send, and here should be status, should be status 40. Okay, and response dot send, and the, the data has saved. Just consolidate has password, right? And now I'm going to I'm going to just have to here request dot body, and just password, and salt around should be 8, because the salt around will be default the 8. We should use the 8 number of salt around, because if we use more than 8, then it will be difficult to compare. It will be difficult to compare to plain text and between to plain text and a hashed password. So we should also take a less than value, means it should be always 8, because we are just we have a not we have a not like a Facebook app, like that kind of thing. We are just doing for testing, so we can choose here 8. So yes, so I'm just just stream it. I'm just going to Thunder client, and after that in the Thunder client, just I'm going to, I have already written here email password. I'm going to post it here and send it. Here you can see what it's saying, plain text, what it's saying, error, something is saying error, localhost post, should we wait for it? Okay, server is running, everything is, yeah, I should here write sign up, not login, sign up. You can see data has saved, and I got the hash password. You can see here, the hash password. I got the hash password, and just I'm going to copy this, and just I'm going to paste it here somewhere, like the hash password, asset password, right? Just paste it here. You can see this too feasible, it's too complicated to decode that. That reason we use hashing password, and the module of bcrypt. Bcrypt is to good module among of them, right? So now now user is going to log in. Just sorry for that. App dot post, login. Just callback function where should we parameter request and response. Sorry for that. And just I need to compare it. For it, I have to go in the, yeah, you can see here also have a written for a compare. Just you have to copy and just paste it here. And after that, here should be a plain text whatever we are getting from the client side. Request dot body password and the hash password. It should be this password. I'm talking about this password. Okay, the hash password. Let's do it should be inner inside. Let's take it in the inside with this login router, and we'll have a hash password, and it will compare with this plain text password and this hash password, and just have to write if error response dot send, and the status should be invalid. Wrong password, else response dot send, login success. Just send it, and have to change route name, login, right? So the login, send it. You can see login success. So it will, it is comparing with with this hash password and this plain text. I already told you there will be not a key. There will be not key, so that is it's so secure. So what I did here, so I'm going to give you a quick review. Just give me a second. What happened here? Just what I did, I get the password and I hashed the password. If you want to store in the DBS, you can, and if you want to, it will itself remain, so you can leave it that. But I just console it. I mean, I just for not making a lengthy video, I leave that in the DBS part. And after that, the hash password, when it was a sign up process and it was a login, I'm going to in the login part, login, and whatever in the login, again user has sent a password. And what I did, the hash password and the password and the plain text password, I compare it between that, between, and when it will same the hash password, means the algorithm will work on the hash password. And what happened, when you get the password in the, in the algorithm, in the module, what happened in the get the password, they will change in the hashed password. Okay, they will not change in the in the hashes password. First, in the module, what happened in the module, they will change the hash password, this plain text password, because there is a no key. So what, get a reference for it. So first he change it again, this password in the hashes password, and the hashes password and this previous hashes password also will get will be similar, because the password, if this password and this password if will be same, so like suppose, I'm giving an example here. Like suppose I send the data ABC, I send the password, and encrypted password is that dollar B and @ X Z Y, anything, I get this hash password after the implement bcrypt. And what whenever when I log in here, I also send this password in the login part, ABC. And what happened in the bcrypt module, they will change this password in this format, right? Whatever this format, just for that, just just it changes in this password. What is that? Dollar B A X Z Y, and again dollar. It changed in this password in the bcrypt module, and it's compared with this password. Whatever has it before in this in the time the sign up, they will compare with this password. Compare with this password, whatever has it password, means this password. So I already told you this is not a reversible, so it can't be reverse, means the whatever we it can't be reverse, it can't be reverse. Like if I get the in the sign up in the login process, if I get the password, then the bcrypt password will be that, right? X, Z, Y, and dollar. Right. So it can't be reversible. It can't be changed in this, and then it will compare it with it. So what in the bcrypt they will change it this password whenever we do a login. So they will change this password in the hash, and then the before the means the when we were sign up when we were doing sign up. And then we got the hash password. Then it will compare with this before the hash password, mean the sign up the hash password and the login hash password, means they will change it in the hash password, then it will compare with it. Not it will not decode it, it will not decode it, and then it will compare with it. It will he will they will do in the middle. They they will change it in the hash set password, this abc, and then they will compare with this hash password with, whatever we got the during the sign up. So yeah, that's it from my side, and I think you got the idea. So what is hash password and what is encryption. So bcrypt password is too too hard to decode that, and it's too it's too good for a perspective of security. So that reason we use, and that's a benefit of the big hashy password. It can't reversible. So that's it from my side. And if you will get useful if you'll get a benefit from this video, so please like me and also subscribe me. Thank you. And you'll get any stuck and you'll get any question in your mind, you can ask to me in the comment section. I'll be answering all those questions with a glad. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yes.